screen. Oh, that was...
Dude, I've been editing in Adobe for the past 2 hours, like since I got home, and oh my god, is it difficult? But I'm figuring it out.
Yeah,
All right,
man,
guys.
that's the best way to learn.
There's like 10 little cuts of me and Troy failing on fucking trying to jump our boards off a little ledge. It just cuts every time one of us messes up.
Oh, like doing
Until you
tricks
got it.
and shit.
Not so much a trick, it's kind of just rolling off of
okay.
the curb. There's nothing fancy about it.
I feel
All
like
right.
at this. Okay, go ahead.
All right. This is three guys.
Monetize, baby.
Yeah.
This is our third episode, right? Yeah, sure. And then, yeah, right? I hope it's 3. I sure hope so. Because otherwise I'm lying.
All right,
Okay.
So third with Michael, fourth all together, right?
Yeah.
We're on like...
1, 2. No, dude. Why are we so bad at counting? It's
Imagine
hard.
being
So-
off. Imagine being like confused about what number podcast is after number 4.
That's just
many.
75%
There's too
accuracy. Yeah.
Fuck, we're not even in double digits and like we're already losing track of shit.
Crazy that we're
All right.
Made it
All right, so
before.
let's keep it simple. Let's go through the weeks. Everyone, Michael, you said you had this interesting story. Glitch in the Matrix. What's going on?
Yeah, so Troy believes in glitches in the Matrix. Here's one that happened to me. So I have a class on the 4th floor of a building, and there's this guy in my class who I talk to like sometimes like we'll just like do group stuff together. And the reason his appearance is important is because this guy, he's a unique looking guy, all right? This is a black dude from the UK with blue dyed hair, right? Pretty hard to miss. I can't think of anyone else on campus who looks or sounds like this guy. So class ends, and I'm one of the first people to leave the classroom, and I'm on the 4th floor, right? I'm almost positive I beat this guy out when I leave the classroom. So I walk from the emergency exit stairs from the 4th floor to the 3rd floor. When I'm getting out of that stairwell, he got off on the 3rd floor and took the elevator. Didn't really think much of it. So then I kept on going. Then I went from the 3rd floor to the lobby of the building, and there he was again. But he was hanging out by like the lobby of the building, talking to some like random person. And I was like, wow, that's really fucking weird. Like he got down here really quick, and also
Maybe
why
he's
did he?
sprinting down the stairs?
Well, that's the thing though. I was taking the only stairs, and I was wondering to myself, why would he take the 3rd? Why would he get off, go from the 4th floor, take the elevator to the 3rd floor, get off, and then go back on and make it to the lobby? That's the only way that would have happened. It just doesn't make sense. And then here's the craziest part. Here's the part where I had to stop and like sit down for like a moment. I go outside the lobby, and I walk in front of the building. I'm outside at this point, and when I'm outside the building, I see this guy talking to a whole another group of people. And that's like the craziest thing to me, because when I walked past him in the lobby, he was talking to someone else, and I definitely walked outside before he did. There's no question about it.
Oh, so he was outside talking to someone?
Yeah, it's like it was like he was teleporting, dude.
What the fuck? You beat him out the door, and then he's like somehow outside waiting for you?
Every time, yeah. It was like some Pokemon, like Team Rocket, just right in front. No, how your rivals just always right in front of you. That was like
no matter how fast you speedrun, your rival's always in front of you. Okay, don't tell them about our glitch that we saw last night.
Can I tell the whole Krispy Kreme story?
Oh yeah, tell that too.
Okay, so
how we got to the glitch.
Yeah, we were vlogging, like making clips, and I don't know, I think it was Troy's idea to flip a coin, and if it landed on heads, we were going to Krispy Kreme, and if it landed on tails, we weren't going. Krispy Kreme was like a half hour away. Mm-hmm. So we flipped the coin, and it landed on heads, so we had to go to Krispy Kreme at like 1:50 or like 12:50 in the morning. And so we're driving to Krispy Kreme, and there is like a fake image projected like right in front of us. It looks like the Eiffel Tower or something. We're like driving up on it, and we're like, whoa, this looks like a hologram. And then Troy was like, whoa, you're seeing that too? And then Kevin was like, you guys are seeing that too? And we're all just like, what?
Dude, it was
And
really
it
weird.
disappeared like that, like a snap. Like it just disappeared.
As
And
soon
we
as I
all
said-
just went, oh shit. And then we drove closer to it, and we saw that it was like a projector. But it was
It's still
scary.
pretty.
As soon as we
Weird.
said, it was like, as soon as I was like, dude, it looks like a hologram, and like it just disappeared, like it just went black, and I was like, yo. Go, this girl invited us over to smoke or whatever, and I was like, okay, whatever, normal. Like I didn't really know her. Kevin kind of knows her, but not really. He'd never been to her house. She's like, she gives us an address, whatever. We pull over there. It's like a local, like it's like down. It was like maybe like 10 minutes away from us, and it was like it was in Maryville, dumb. But like she lived like, but it was like we were just driving, and then all of a sudden we like see like these like bigger houses, the bigger suburbia houses. Like, okay, it's a nice neighborhood. And all of a sudden, the GPS tells us to turn into like a gated kind of community. And I'm like, oh no, what if we fucking, oh, it's like, oh, like this girl has invited us to some suburbia home. And then like, so we get there, her house is really nice. Like, it's like a really suburbia, like really nice house. We walk in, like her parents are there and shit. Like her mom's like really hammered, whatever. We go downstairs to like her basement or whatever. It's like a really cool basement. Basement's like huge, and she has like lights, LED light strips, or whatever. And we're like smoking or whatever, normal. They're all cool. And then like her friends came or whatever. They're also really cool. We played this game. Like we played the game. It's kind of like Mafia, but it's more role playing. Like it's like a medieval kind of version of Mafia, and it's called Werewolf, and it's like literally was like I nerded out so hard. Like me and Kevin both, like it's like pretty much. I'm trying to explain it. Like I'm not gonna explain the actual game because it's like a lot of work. But it's like if you know the premise of like Mafia, you
I've
understand.
never
Like,
heard of that game. I don't.
You've never heard of Mafia?
Yeah, neither
You know what?
have
Okay, so pretty much the premise of like Mafia is like fuck. I'll explain the game because I don't really know how Mafia works. I'm trying to think if I can simply explain the game. Oh, okay. So there's cards, right? So there's like maybe like 15 cards. There's like 15 rolls. Like on each card, there's like a werewolf or like they're just random ass like character cards or whatever. Like there's just like 15 of them. Like there's two out in the whole deck, like the 15 cards. There's two werewolves. And like when you like the cards are shuffled, so no one knows who each other are. And like when you're the werewolf, like there's two werewolves, like, and when you're the werewolf, the goal is to trick everyone else into thinking that you are not the werewolf, because like it's like teams pretty much. So like you're like lying. You're saying, oh, you're this role, but like you're like, oh, you're pretty much lying about your roles and shit, trying to like throw
Mm-hmm.
off the other people. But like
Mm-hmm.
there's more that goes into it, because like, so I'm not gonna get it really into it, but like there's more that goes into it. But it was like so immersive, because like it's like an app that talks and shit. To say you're like, there's a character called like the Hunter or something, and like you like everyone's eyes closed at the beginning of the game, so you're sitting there with your eyes closed. We're like high as shit, dude. Your eyes are closed, and then like your eyes are just closed. Everyone's eyes are closed, and then like they like call like one by one. They call like a card. They're like, Hunter,
Mm-hmm.
open your eyes, and like you're just like, you're the only one. And you know that you're the Hunter. You look at your card, so you open your eyes, and then you just are like doing whatever the this voice is telling you to do. But like, and you close your eyes, and then like it just goes through all the characters. But it's like lit as fuck, because like you feel so secret, because no one else knows who's who, and like you just feel so immersed in it. Like I never felt it's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, like how like role
Yeah.
playing that is.
Mhm.
But it was so like I really understood like how role playing games were. It was so fun, so immersive. Like I 100% recommend. I'm gonna order the deck of cards. Or are we? Oh fuck, we're supposed to go to Target. So I was gonna
Oh
buy them.
yeah, we were, weren't we? Fuck,
Next
we were
time,
supposed to go to Walmart and get a steak too, and we didn't do that.
dude.
We ate at the
Next
Muck.
time, because I want to play, because it's really cool. I mean, then I can actually explain the game like fully.
Mm.
But like, it is a really fun game.
Nice. Yeah, I
Like,
think
so much
I've
raw.
heard of that before, but
Wow.
not called Mafia.
It's
I
like a spin off of Mafia.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Mafia.
think
Like,
terrible.
do you know those like think ass like at YouTube ads where like it'll like show like it'll say like level one thug and it'll be like some guy just like in like a prison outfit and then he'll like kill like some guy that says like level 40 mafia boss and then it's so
No,
stupid,
not talking. Not
bro.
talking about
It's
a
like
mobile
it's
game.
like a
Uh,
meme. It's a meme.
You're a fucking meme.
That's
Goofy.
funny. So I
Oh,
was like, but it was crazy. I've never been that immersed into something. I felt like I can sit there and play like a Dungeons and Dragons game now and be like a total
Troy gets
nerd.
into D&D.
I don't like Dungeons and
Never
Dragons
leaves his
though.
apartment.
I played it one time. It was actually pretty fun.
I had
I
friends that
can't.
it was like
Yeah.
in
I probably
demolished.
like it honestly.
It's yeah, I don't know. It's fun, man. My neighbor gets really into it. He like made a whole map and he like does voices and shit. He's all into that shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm gonna buy the deck of cards, and then I'll have like Kevin come. We'll play it, and it'll be fun.
I'll try it. I'll try it. Michael, what did you think of my Instagram post this past week? How'd it go?
which one? Oh,
All the
your
ones
challenge?
for the challenge. Dude,
They
I'm
were
like
nice, man.
I thought I was gonna win, but
Let me go to your page.
they're not there anymore. I
Oh, it was a
archived them.
competition?
Yeah, it was a competition to win $1,000 by posting like your
Oh
takeaway
shit.
from the challenge. So I was like, just dude, there was so much information in every single like every single day. There was just like 45 minutes of information on certain topics, and god damn, there's so many things like I need to rethink and like pricing wise, how to get clients, things like that. Like it was interesting how I put my vlogs together, even though that like nobody watches those. Like even how I use those or make them.
Yeah, dude, it doesn't matter, man. I mean, I don't
Get
know.
bad,
People will find your
get
audience.
good today.
Yeah,
Get
no, for
good
sure.
today. But yeah, I was thinking
All,
about speak. Oh, I didn't cut you off, Mike. What were you saying?
oh no, it's cool. I was about to say, yeah, all it takes is like one viral video, you know? That's all it really
Troy got
is.
me hooked up in Chicago. I'm apparently recording some dude's car.
Dude, like I'm not like well like this what's it called? Well, I guess say his name. I guess it's not like it's a secret or anything. But like Matt, Matt like Duque, Michael.
Yeah.
Like he swiped up on like on my Snapchat story, like and saw like Dawn's camera or whatever, and asked to shoot his car. And he has like the little like he has a little cool car. So
Oh,
like
cool.
so like, yeah, that's something that when Dawn's in town, like you definitely can set something up and you can go shoot and it'd be really cool.
I wonder if
And
he
in a
watches our
bright red
videos.
car in the snow, like ooh, that's
Yeah, 'cause he is
nice.
really like he has like him and his like friends have like really nice like cars and stuff, and he like drifted around and stuff. So like it'd be cool for Dalton to get like his little first little shoot.
Yeah, I'm
now
excited to
I need a
see
first wedding, first
footage.
music video, and first car shoot, and all of them will probably be damn near free. So just need exposure and
Yeah, because
practice.
once you can do stuff, then you can like put like be like, oh, this is what I've made already, and then like
Yeah.
then you can like
Mhm.
set prices and stuff.
No,
Mhm.
You
yeah.
gotta start somewhere.
There's this guy I like met through the internet, and he never really wanted to even be a photographer, but he was a big J. Cole fan, and he didn't have money to go to the concert. So like on a limb, he was just like he messaged J. Cole's team and was like, hey, like, can I shoot for you guys? I have this nice camera, and they just gave him passes. They were like, yeah, sure, why not? And they just let him into the concert, and he did like his show. And he said after that, like, because he had like those pictures, and it was like someone like J. Cole, who's like pretty up there.
Mhm.
Hmm.
He's starting to build
That on
like
your
clientele.
portfolio, like that's
Yeah.
money right there, dude.
So
I
like,
was looking at prices and stuff, and this dude was talking about how he was charging 600 for his second wedding. He did his first one for free, and then yeah, now I'm charging around $4,500. I'm like,
yeah, man. You
wow,
just
there
have to
is
do that
money.
free
I didn't know
stuff.
there was that much money in this. Like, wow.
First
And then
$100
they
for
talk
like
about
one month.
$12,000 gigs, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, man. There's
Imagine.
always a need. Yeah, weddings, quinces, fucking music videos, concert. Dude, yeah, if you want to like come by and record like one of my roommates' concerts,
I am
that'd be dope.
down.
Cause
Or a music
yeah,
video for him, like an actual music video, like I am down. Like direct produce all of it.
that'd be dope, man. That'd be really
Like
cool.
free.
You
I've
could
been
definitely
trying to
run
get
it
one of
by
my
him.
friends to record a music video, but he won't make a song. So it kind of makes it
No,
hard.
no, but well, they actually make songs, so like that's not like a song's not the
Oh wait,
problem.
so someone asked you for a music video, but he doesn't have a song?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's yeah, that's gonna like
It's
that's
freaking
gonna
whack.
be a
We
whole
talked
like
about it at the
2 year
beginning of the summer, and
process.
now it's like
It'd be cool though if you like
Like-
were if you went over to Michael's apartment
Mhm.
and then like you talked to him about it, like it'd be kind of dope.
That's like
yeah,
when
maybe
I
I can
call
get my first music
yeah.
gig and my first wedding. Michael, ask Anna to marry so I can get my first wedding.
That's what I'm saying.
That'd be goofy.
I need somebody to get married. I need a free wedding.
Alright.
I don't fucking know. No one I know is getting
Dude,
married anytime
No,
soon.
I know
we're too
someone
young.
I know I'm doing a quince.
Do
That
that.
might be
Event videography and stuff. That it's also a gig. Anything that
That'd be
I can make
really
people pay
cool.
me for, I am down to do. So
Mhm.
That'd be dope. But if my parents had something, they would definitely like. I wouldn't see like my parents would definitely like pay you for something if you like if there was definitely like some event going on.
Yeah, and if you like showed like if you actually had some stuff, same.
yeah.
Yeah,
Or
that
if it
wouldn't
was
be
like a
dumb.
low stakes event.
Yeah, like nothing like some barbecue or some shit. Like I was thinking about like, speaking of, like videos and stuff. Like my YouTube channel, like I was thinking I was telling Dalton that like I don't think I want to like make vlogs like straight up like just make like a vlog channel. 'Cause I feel like one like I don't feel like I don't do anything like that crazy just like to like really vlog like super often. And also I feel like I want to like stretch myself more like editing wise. So like I want to make not like films
Challenge
like Dalton,
yourself, dude. Yeah. Challenge
not
yourself.
like
I'd
not
like
like not like film like Dalton films, but like just kind of like I don't know. I don't even like what would you even call them. Then I wouldn't call them films. Just
Like
videos that are
sketches?
like no like I don't know. Just like I don't know. Like not like I honestly don't know what you would call it because I just want to like at Carbondale. I'm just gonna kind of make like a montagey kind of thing of just like a cut up of like just us like going crazy or whatever and like a snippet of like what college life looks like, but like not like me talking, like because I feel like all like me talking the vlog and like getting to know it, I feel like that's what the podcast is for. So I don't really need like a vlog channel to like do walk around talking. Like I feel like
yeah,
what this is for.
it's overkill. But I mean, it does build a personal brand. But I don't know if that's what you're going for. Like,
Well, I'm not doing like any of this for like building like my own. Like I'm like I guess like building a brand. Like, I'm not really trying to like sell this or anything. So it doesn't really matter to me. So I'd rather just make like videos that I really like took the time to
enjoy.
make. Yeah, and then just like make this podcast and have fun.
I
Yeah.
think too, like in order to be able to vlog constantly, like push out at least one video a week, you probably have to be kind of obnoxious.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
one video a week was even hard for me, and then I haven't
Yeah.
uploaded in like a month. Like holy crap. And there's nothing to do in this town, so like I can't go out and vlog. Like I sit in my house. What do I vlog?
Yeah, at that point you're just like fucking around with like fast food workers and doing like stupid pranks, social experiments.
And like I want to take all my video stuff, like I want to do weddings and cars and all this stuff for money, but like short films, like writing and directing and producing short films is what I want to do soon. So that's where my channel's headed anyway.
I want to do a To Catch a Predator video, like so bad.
I was telling you about it.
The first podcast, dude. What is this?
He's been telling me, bro.
I think it would get views, man. I really do.
I probably would.
I told Michael how sketchy it is. He said he wants to capture someone on Craigslist and then like meet up with them. And like I was like, dude, he's gonna kill us.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking kill you.
Like if you just approach him like, yo, meet me here at like the corner of this. He's just gonna be standing there, and then he's gonna like we're gonna pull up to him with a camera, and he's gonna like shoot us. Like,
they're not that smart. They're not that smart.
I feel like they're not that naive to be like, oh, I'm meeting a 13-year-old right here. Like I don't think they're that naive.
Dude,
like,
there's literally a show on How to Catch a Predator where they do exactly that. They are just that dumb. Like do it if you tried.
I guess you're right.
It's very rare they get violent. Usually they're just like, I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I was just here to hang out. They show them the messages. Wow, I had no idea. That show is hilarious. I love it.
I had no idea.
There's an episode where this guy he brings pizza for him in the minor, and Chris Hansen comes out, and while like Chris Hansen's confronting him, the guy's still eating the pizza, and he's like, hey, like you're hungry or something? Like why are you still eating that pizza? And he goes like, I'm not gonna have this for a while. Like he knows exactly what the hell's happening next.
What the fuck? Why are we talking about? You talked about business for like a second. Well, it's still like when we ask you something random. I asked Dalton this question already because I was like, I talked about it. Well, actually, it wasn't recorded. We didn't post that one. But like I'm still watching Shane Dawson's like thing on Jeffree Star. Like Shane Dawson's pretty much is like trying to make his own makeup palette or whatever, but it's like from ground one. Like he hasn't done anything, and he's like vlogging. It's like not even a vlog. It's like a documentary of like making a product and like pushing it all the way out to production. So it's really interesting. And like Jeffree Star, like I'm not a makeup guru or anything kind of fan, but like his business is fucking nuts. Like how much, Michael, as a guest, like how much do you think Jeffree Star, like, and on his top makeup palette, he has like maybe like 3 or 4, I'm not sure. But like, how much do you think he makes like off of like one, like in his pocket, like take home?
I know Anna told me about this because Anna's into this. So I think they're good quality. I'm pretty sure. So I want to say it costs $20 to make one, and I'm assuming he sells it for
like sells it for like
60,
45,
$40,
like 45, 50. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that's still pretty dang good. But
yeah, the profit margin isn't crazy, but yeah, he sells like a fuck ton of units. So how much do you think he puts in his pocket after one? This is his most sold palette. Like how much do you think he put in his pocket?
After 1 week or wait, sorry.
Well,
I mean like after like the palette sold out. Like I think
after a whole run of pallets, because he confused me on this question too. Like a whole drop. Like he dropped
how much is
this
in the
certain
drop?
pallet and
I
all
would
of
say,
it.
I'm not sure how many products I know it's nationwide. Like it's across the world. It's a worldwide.
Dude, that guy's pretty fucking popular. It sells out every time. It just depends on how much he makes. I'm gonna guess 5 million. No, that seems like a lot. I'm gonna guess $1 million. I'll just say $1 million.
Okay, so Don said he lowballed. I think I forgot what he said. Don said like 200K or something.
That was me. I said 200K. I said 200K.
Yeah, Don said 200K, bro. He said he off his top palette in his pocket, give or take a couple mil, he made $20 million off of one palette, one makeup palette. It's like fucking 10 colors. Like he made off of like fucking $20 million. That's ridiculous.
Dude, and before that, yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Oh no, I was only gonna say that, and that's not even his only business. Like that's not his main
Yeah,
income.
that's what I was
Like
about to say.
he has real estate and he's invested into fucking weed. Like
Mhm.
he is going crazy.
And
Shout out
before
to him.
that, he was doing music, and I think he was in like doing fashion too. Like back when we were like in middle school.
That's so impressive, man. I
Yeah.
didn't think how much of a good business person he was.
That
Like,
dude is hardcore. Yeah.
yeah, like I recommend to anyone to watch that Shane Dawson thing because whoever like the films for Shane Dawson, like it's really interesting. It's like a documentary. Like he releases the episodes like once a week or some shit. But like it's like really interesting if you're into business. Like if you don't like I don't care about makeup, but the business side is like that interesting because I want to keep watching.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I mean, yeah, dude, I can see how easily makes. I know three people off the top of my head who are gonna buy. He has a drop on November 1st, I think. Like, I don't even like know makeup, but like I already know like the dates for his drop.
That's so funny.
I think it's the Shane Dawson one. I don't know.
Interesting.
Dude, there's a strike going on in Chicago right now. It's the public school strike. The teachers are striking for a number of reasons, and we live right across the street from a public school. It's an elementary school, and every morning they're up at 5 a.m. honking their horns.
Strike?
Yeah,
Protesting?
On their little
yeah,
pitchforks and
yeah.
shit.
Support like I support the strike, but damn, it's really fucking annoying.
I feel like
It's so
every
fucking
week there's a fucking CPS.
CPS teachers actually make the most out of any big school system, like major city school system in Chicago, in America. So that's why the strike's actually pretty controversial because they're already making a lot of money, but the strike isn't really just about that. It's about how they want more mental health counselors and nurses in the building because there's I think I was reading like there was like times in some schools where they'll only be a nurse there like 2 times a week because they're bound they're going to other ones. Yeah, so like that's like
crazy.
the issue. Yeah, and I think something with their pensions too.
Yeah, I imagine so in Illinois. Pensions are a problem. This dude was telling me state workers have the best pensions in Illinois over any other state. And I'm like,
Who
really?
Illinois?
Yeah. I was like, no way.
You know what? Depending on where you are in your career, maybe. But if you're young,
Maybe.
I don't think so.
No, not getting into it now.
Yeah, but
Not
like
with as
if you're
much
in
debt
your
as we're in.
if you're in like your 50s or 60s, you're probably doing okay. Yeah.
Interesting.
You hear the Frank Ocean track?
I listened to it. I mean I listened to it like
You
maybe
really
like
listen to
twice.
this song?
Yeah, but to
Yeah,
me it
man.
was like
Yeah.
it's decent, but like I have to grow into it. It's okay. I'm not gonna get so hyped on it. It was decent though.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. He's doing like a ambient house album. I think it's gonna be super dope. I'm excited for
This
it.
song? Oh, you can't see
Yeah,
that.
that's the one.
DHL?
Yeah,
DHL,
Okay.
yeah.
that's the one. Yeah,
Okay.
it is. It's pretty nice. I like it a lot. Just
Mhm.
yeah, after the
It's kind of
podcast.
dancing music.
No, yeah, that's what
Dancing
the album's
music.
gonna be too. I'm so excited for it, man. I really hope he does a tour on this album, and I'm really hoping Bonnaroo 2020.
I'm really hoping, dude. I
That's
wanna.
yeah.
I was saying when he fucking released the album, dude, we're gonna have like we gotta have a Frank Ocean party, bro, at your house, dude. We're gonna have to play like this fucking dance party, fucking Frank Ocean party.
That'd be cool. Yeah, an album listening party. I always
That
wanted
would
to like,
be.
have one.
I'm down for that. An album listening party. That sounds sweet. I like.
That'd be
we just
really
wait,
cool.
we sit around just wait for it to hit midnight. Let's fly. Let's just drive up to Chicago for Jesus is King real quick.
That releases Friday.
And, oh
Really
yeah,
next Friday. We'll see.
you know what?
See that.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Friday. I'm not holding my breath. I don't like if I had to
Exactly,
put my money on this shit, like I wouldn't put any money on Kanye. No way.
Not with
He's
the
so
past two
reliable.
like hype ups. No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay up for that album, dude.
You know,
I'm literally gonna wake up one day and I'm gonna be like, oh shit, it's out, and then I'll get excited. I'm
yeah,
not.
you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna call it. If it gets released, what's gonna happen is it's gonna say, oh, release on Friday. It's gonna be like a good. People are waiting. They're thinking it releases at midnight, but like it might trickle around like 3:34. It comes out if it is gonna come out. But if not,
Mhm.
there's just gonna be silence from Kanye and everyone just gonna be salty again.
Mhm.
But I'm guaranteed. I will bet all my money if I had to bet that he would not. He's not gonna release it at midnight. It's definitely gonna be late if he
Think so?
replaces it. It's gonna be like 3 a.m. I guarantee it. Because when does Kanye release shit on time? Like even though if it's a day of, he's gonna release that shit like midday Friday. It's just gonna be like 3 p.m. Like I don't believe it. Not at midnight. I don't. I'm not. But he has a whole show on Friday. Remember? He sold tickets. He sold tickets
Show.
in L.A.
Friday?
Yeah.
This Friday, he has a show in LA.
It's free. People, okay, this is what happened. So
Is it
yeah, so
like
pretty
a
much,
Jesus is King listening
yeah,
party thing?
so pretty much was on Twitter. Kanye released free tickets on Ticketmaster, right? Free tickets to go see like I don't know what center it is, but it's in LA. Like it's like maybe I don't know what arena it is, but like he released tickets like for everyone to go see the Jesus King album listening party and movie. It says and movie. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Oh yeah,
It's
But
like a
like
whole documentary about the Sunday service and everything.
yeah,
yeah,
it's gonna be
but like
Chicago.
it's free tickets. There's free tickets for it in LA on Friday. But people were getting really pissed because people were getting the free tickets because like first come first serve, so they sold out immediately. Obviously, well, it's free, but it's like sold out
Mhm.
immediately, and people were reselling them for like hundreds of dollars. But like the intent was it for it to be free, so people were getting really pissed at each other.
Hmm.
People are gonna do that.
Yeah, I mean that's
No way around it.
yeah.
Everybody wants
Well,
money.
they could a lot of venues do like ID required when you go, which I really
Like to
like.
show that you like purchase the tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The House of Vans like had to kind of did something
Yeah,
similar to
House of
that.
Vans did that for us. A lot of yeah, it usually depends on the artist, but yeah, like if they don't want people getting like fucked over. But if I after I talked all that shit, like I do feel good about the album coming out
No, I think it
because
would be good.
one, the IMAX movie is coming out tomorrow. I might go see it. I don't know yet. Probably not. Nah, I'm probably not gonna see it. I don't want to waste my time with that.
I might see it. No, actually, not. Fuck that shit.
Never mind.
Because it's like $10, and that's like a whole hour of my time, and
Just an
I,
hour.
I have to go to the Halloween store tomorrow, man. I have to get my vampire teeth.
That's where
For
you're
what?
going.
Aren't you an Igor? You're an Igor
Yeah,
costume. What?
but so one day I'm dressed up as Igor, and then the next day I'm dressed up as a vampire Venom.
What are you dressing up as, Troy? Fuck are
Literally,
you?
I haven't bought it. I don't want to buy anything. I don't want to waste money. So like, I literally have. I'm wearing my chance. Like I'm literally just wearing my chance at because I don't have anything. I'm not gonna buy a costume to wear for a day.
Dude, I have a
I'm not.
Naruto headband at my apartment you could borrow.
Just put it in your backpack right now, dude.
Don't
I'll
forget
grab
it.
it afterwards.
Yeah, so I'll just run around with the Naruto headband on and just start speaking
Diego
in Japanese.
Diego needs to get his costume too. He's coming.
Yeah, I just don't want to drop $40 on a costume.
You don't need to spend $40 on that costume.
No,
Man.
spend $20 on one of those onesies at Walmart.
I looked. We and Kevin went to Walmart. I didn't see shit.
I might.
Do I get all blurry? No.
Hey, it's okay
Yeah.
because if you do Bonnaroo, me and Troy are dressing up as Wooks one day.
I'm still trying to figure out if I'm able to even afford Bonnaroo. So it's like I have too many things that I am paying for.
At this point, what would it be? Like $2 a day? Would that get you enough? 60, 80. I don't know.
If I
See.
save $2 a day, is that how you were figuring that?
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
just
I can afford
estimating.
it off one paycheck. It's just like, it's a lot.
No, yeah, it is. Especially
Like I
because
know I can afford it. I just don't
Yeah.
know if it's financially responsible
yeah,
to go to a festival at the moment.
But I'm thinking like I
the
don't
tickets go
know.
on sale next month too, and it's the cheapest points.
Next
buy
month.
tickets. Yeah.
Probably buy them next month if I'm gonna go.
I don't have a job to buy a fucking ticket.
You could pay me back, eventually, Trey. Like, it's
How much are tickets when they first go on sale?
let me check really quick.
That might be reasonable as fuck. I mean, I can afford it. I just like
I can afford it too, but
It's
I would just
way
or not to.
But if it was like
cheaper.
2-something, we have to get it.
I mean, if the lineup comes out and I don't like it and I've already bought tickets, I could just sell them, right?
Oh yeah, we'd make money then.
Mm-hmm.
If it sells out, usually Bonnaroo doesn't sell out. Actually, last year was the first time it did, ever.
Yeah,
$275 plus tax.
Mm.
I mean,
Not bad. Not bad.
I mean, it's 4 days, dude. Lollapalooza, 4 days is $400.
Jesus.
Yeah, Lala's is low key expensive as fuck. Like I feel like if we're being so local, like I feel like it's convenient. It's good because it's convenient, but I feel like they overpriced the tickets low key.
That's the only way I'm able to go. Like, I wouldn't go if it wasn't local, because I pretty much don't pay anything else besides that. Besides a couple
So what else are we paying for if we go to Bonnaroo? What else do I need to prepare myself for? Food, gas,
food and gas.
Okay.
Yeah, but gas wouldn't be that
camping,
expensive because we're all in the same car. It's like 4 ways or whatever.
Well, camping, you get one camping pass for every four tickets, but I already have 4. So if you were to find 3 more people, which I think I could find 3 more people, then that would be another camping pass.
What do I do if I can't find 3 more people? What do I do?
No, you'll find 3 more people.
Oh,
I mean, like,
God.
If not, it's probably like $25 extra.
I mean,
that's like a date, a cheap date.
Yeah, we gotta see, like, cause if it's actually like 2-something, then that's definitely a steal. But because it's cheap, it's so because then we can just buy
it. A tent close to you?
Yeah, if we all get in together.
Yeah, if we all like pull up together. If we all pull up together, it's the same. You just would ride in with someone different.
Yeah,
get set spots.
No. People say the odds of getting split up are really low. Like, you know how like when like you're like walking into like a assembly at school and like sometimes like the end fills up. Yeah. They said that happens, but honestly your odds are pretty low. And I don't know. I think like if you say something, like you'll be alright.
Yeah, if we all pull up at the same time, we just really coordinated, I think we'll be fine.
No, I think so too. I think we like in line. Well, here's 2 reasons why. Because I think there'll be at least 3 cars, depending. Because a lot of people have been telling me already. One, once you get to where the festival is, people online have said it takes around like 10 to 12 hours just to fucking get in. You're in your car waiting on off the exit ramp.
Yeah, I can see that. Because think about like all these motherfuckers coming from all over, taking the same highway, and then like it right off the exit, it's probably in the middle of like a field.
Well, the cops too. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I could see that taking a long time.
The cops too over there are like pretty strict. It's Tennessee, so they're really searching.
So Troy, are you driving with me or are you driving with Michael? Michael, how full is your car? As of right now. Like how many people are going with you?
I'm just bringing 4 people, including Troy. But if you want to camp with him, that's cool. I'm down for whatever, man.
Okay. We'll figure out closer to the date and when.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not until the summer.
Yeah, the car doesn't really fucking matter as long as like we all like get this like good early sale and shit. And then worst case, like the lineups, like you can just sell it if you really don't want it or something. But I'm not too worried about the lineup because like I'm going there more for like the experience. Like I know that I'll have fun if the lineup is mad. Like I know I'll have fun. You're camping with like all your friends. Like I've never done that before, so I'm not gonna like drop because like I don't. And last time I feel like all you got to do like at Alala, I thought I didn't like the lineup that much until like me and Michael showed me all these like lower like people on the list and they were like really good. So if you just like take the time to like I feel like go down the lineup and just listen to a couple songs by each person, you'll actually find people that are actually like decent.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully. Dude, Michael, did you listen to Rainbow Kitten Surprise yet?
Dude, you know what?
You're missing out. I just bought a
promise you,
$40
I will
t-shirt.
tomorrow.
I'm pissed, but it's worth it. Because now I have an RKS t-shirt. That's cool.
Now you can flex it.
Yeah.
I have an Igor t-shirt, so I can flex it now.
You guys been watching any of like scary movies?
No, I haven't watched a single
Mm-mm.
No.
We have this thing. I don't know if your college has it too. Probably called Canopy, and it just like gives us access to like a bunch of like it's usually a bunch of documentaries for school, but there's also some cool stuff on there. So lately we've been watching like 1950s and 60s scary movies. We watched one from the 50s, I think, yesterday called The Blob. Have you ever heard of it?
I have heard of it.
Dude,
I've never
it's
seen it.
fucking bonkers. Go check. It might be on YouTube, honestly. It's like that old.
Bonkers.
It probably is.
It's about like a meteorite that like crashes into Earth, and it takes place in the 50s. And in the meteorite, it's an alien called the Blob, and it starts off at like this small, and it just eats shit, and then every time it eats something, it gets bigger and bigger. In the whole movie,
Does it
like
just
the
eat
Blob.
everything?
I'm not gonna
Does
say.
it
I don't want to say
people?
spoilers, but it eats people. It eats people. In the movie, it was just eating people, but I think I've seen another one where it eats everything. But it was a fucking crazy movie,
That's
man.
Dude, you know what movie I watched recently? Fucking 7 Pounds with Will Smith in it. I fucking cried. It was very sad. It's a very sad movie. Very good
I've
though.
never seen it.
You need to
I've never
watch
heard of
it.
that. 7 Pounds of Will Smith.
Yeah,
Let me look it up.
it's
What is it called?
good. It's a good
Oh,
movie.
it came
7
out in
Pounds.
2008.
My arm looks so long. What the fuck?
Huh. Okay. Oh, Anna has told me about this movie before.
It's good.
She loved
Watch
it.
it.
Yeah.
And
Did
listen
you
to
watch it
Rainbow
in high
Kids Surprise. Do both of them.
Yeah, I need to. I will. You know what? I will tomorrow. I have like a 2-hour break.
Just pulls up a movie.
Not the movie. I'll listen to
I'll
the
send
the
you
music first.
certain songs that I like a lot.
Yeah, do that.
Do you have
Yeah,
Spotify or what do you use?
I'm a Spotify boy.
Okay, there we go. That's what I'm saying.
Spotify boys.
Spotify boys.
Yeah, I'm a Spotify guy.
Dude, okay, I have this theory, dude. I swear I wasn't hiding when I made this theory, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, you know how like reincarnation is like a theory, whatever. Well, like people think some people believe that like, when you die, you come back as someone else, right? Or someone like maybe a animal rather, or maybe it's like a girl or opposite gender, whatever it is, right? And then like, but that person that you come back as, like, you have no recollection of this life, right? So like, so with that being like that, like, it would be kind of interesting, like if that was like true, wouldn't it be kind of interesting if you like were looking up to yourself? Like, say I like really idolize like Jimi Hendrix, for instance, and like I myself, like I feel really connected to Jimi Hendrix, but like maybe because I only feel really connected because I was him.
Okay, I'm closing this podcast. Troy's feeling himself. Holy fuck. The ego is too goddamn big. What are you talking about?
No, I use that as an example.
Blogger,
I use that as an example. But I'm saying,
Okay.
but if reincarnation was real, then like anybody you like could look up to from like the fucking any era could like technically be you if the theory was correct.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, and then that's why people say, people say like because you know how you have the mentality, then fuck the earth because it's not gonna affect me, but then it would affect you because it would just affect you later on. So everything you do now actually just affects you later because you are everyone.
There's a story that kind of goes along with that by a writer named Andy Weir. He wrote this in like 2009, I think, and it's called The Egg.
Oh my god, I just watched that video. No way. I was gonna recommend that video to both of you. That's great.
It is fucking crazy.
It blew my mind.
Yeah, basically, everyone who has ever lived at any point in history, past, present, and future, is all you reincarnated billions and billions of times. And like the story went like you're gonna live all these lives, and you've done all these good things for yourself, and all these horrible things to yourself. And once you have all this wisdom, you're gonna become like a god, like kind of like.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard this theory before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard this theory.
It was a really awesome story. Loved it.
I mean, a lot of people like take it from it and like kind of make their own kind of thing. But I've heard that main thing before. So, like after you gather all this knowledge from like all these different perspectives, you just become a god or something. That's how people like take DMT and they think they're the god because that's what they believe and they like think they will eventually become a god. So I can see that. Maybe that's why Kanye.
Video.
I am a god. Really cool. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. It's like I'm not gonna try.
What video?
Just look up the egg
channel,
and then look for like a purplish reddish animated like thumbnail.
The YouTube channel. I'm just gonna try pronouncing this.
How long is it?
Zagat.
8 minutes.
Yeah, 8 minutes.
Oh, it's only an 8-minute video. Okay.
The YouTube
I see the
channel
video.
is really good.
Yeah, I don't know what that fucking.
It's a really good YouTube channel. Might be one of my favorites right now.
Interesting.
You see Barstool? I saw a Barstool Sports documentary.
What?
Yesterday. Yeah, it was so weird. I was like, they're doing documentaries now, man. It was the one I watched. Yeah, I don't know if this is the first one, but the one I saw was about homeless people in Las Vegas. And like, it was trying to be serious, but it was still a little douchey at the same time.
Because it's Barstool.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like they're like talking about homelessness and people living like being like addicted to like heroin and meth. And at the same time, like the guy interviewing people is like wearing sunglasses in the sewers, just talking to sewer people. And he keeps on referring to these homeless. Yeah, he keeps on referring to these people as mole people, like throughout the whole video.
Fucking, if you put douchiness like and embodied it into a media company, it would be Barstool.
And they get in their bag though.
So we're at 55 minutes. So you want to wrap it up or no?
Yeah, we can.
Because I haven't eaten since I got home, so I'm kind of dying. I've been editing these videos. What do you want to wrap it up on?
What do we have? Like any closing thoughts? I don't know. You don't have to be like a would you rather. Just like random closing thought. Idea.
You should be nice to everyone and treat everybody with respect, because
respond to hate and anger with kindness and love. 3 guys monetize. Let's go.
Got it.
Boom.